God says, slow down. I know you're trying to hold everything together. But hear this clearly. You were never meant to carry life like it all depends on you. A lot of your stress isn't coming from what's happening right now. It's coming from what you fear might happen next. And sometimes, that fear is the very thing blocking your peace. So let's talk about 5 truths that will help you relax without giving up, and trust God without losing momentum. Here's the first truth. Number 1, worry steals today while pretending to protect tomorrow. Worry feels responsible. It acts like it's helping you prepare, but it quietly drains you, day after day. You rehearse problems that haven't even shown up yet, while standing inside grace you're not enjoying. And the worst part, you start living in tomorrow's pressure with today's strength. That's why you feel exhausted. Peace doesn't mean your life has no trouble. Peace means you trust who's in control. And when you rest, you're not being lazy. You're saying, God, I trust you more than my fear. Now let's connect that to the next truth. Because worry doesn't just steal peace, it also affects your decisions. Number 2, worry freezes your next move. Fear doesn't only make you anxious, it makes you stuck. Worry demands full clarity before you move, but God usually doesn't give the whole plan. He gives direction, one step at a time. You don't need the full map, you need the next step. Most people aren't stuck because God stopped speaking. They're stuck because fear got too loud. Peace clears your hearing, panic scrambles it. So if you've felt confused lately, don't assume you're broken. You might just be overloaded. And that leads into the next truth, because once you stop panicking about the next step, you start noticing something deeper: timing. Number 3, God's timing feels slow sometimes, but it's never random. Waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means something is being prepared. What feels delayed to you can be protection. What feels slow can be development. Because you don't want blessings before you're ready. Early blessings can become heavy burdens. God isn't punishing you by making you wait. He's strengthening you so you can carry what's coming. And if you're thinking, okay, but I hate waiting, that brings us to the real problem underneath it. Control. Number 4. Control was never your role. Control feels safe, but it slowly destroys peace. Trying to manage every outcome doesn't make life stable. It just makes you exhausted. God never asked you to control everything. He asked you to trust Him with it. Stillness isn't doing nothing. Stillness is trusting that even when you can't see it, God is working. And the moment you loosen your grip, you make room for movement. God can't fill hands that are clenched. And that sets up the final truth, because once you release control, you learn what real rest actually is. Number 5, rest is faith, not denial. Faith doesn't ignore problems. It refuses to let problems rule your heart. Real faith doesn't pretend storms aren't real. It just remembers who's present in them. Peace isn't found when life finally settles down. Peace is found when trust rises up. Look back at your life. You worried about things that never happened. You stayed up over outcomes that never came. And yet, you're still here. You didn't survive because you figured everything out. You survived because God stayed faithful even when you weren't calm. So here's the truth to take with you today. Resting isn't quitting. It's surrendering. You don't need to chase what God already prepared. You don't need to force what's already planned. Breathe, let go, slow down. Today is proof God handled yesterday, and He can handle tomorrow too. God says, relax. Everything will come.